And we're back for another Eurovision Kiki. Thank you for joining us. Now the moment hopefully everybody has been waiting for, as we've talked about. 2015, we're bringing it all together. It's time to talk about the finals. So, are you excited to talk about what might not have been the best performances of the night?
Always.
I mean, there were some standouts, but there were also a lot that were just kind of like, meh. It was a year to put into the Eurovision Song Contest archives.
You're like, thank you for coming. We appreciate you. So I think for today, we are going to start with talking about each of our bottom five from the competition. If you don't have a full five, if you were just like, these three are just atrocious and I just need to highlight them, that's fine too. Mm-hmm. So maybe we will kick it to you, Katie, and maybe tell us who would have been at the end of your scoreboard.
Slovenia.
Oh my gosh, get out of here.
Are you serious? Do you like that song?
Serious?
I'm dead serious. That song has been living on my playlist rent-free and has been going on repeat.
Okay, this is for Roger. This is for Roger. I am so sorry. You, on top of everything, your ears are bleeding.
I literally thought you were being sarcastic.
No.
I'm so sorry. No, first of all, why the headphones plugged into nothing?
That part
talk about that.
Okay, that part doesn't make sense. I even had questions about that.
You're doing a wind machine for your hair, but you have headphones on blocking the wind machine from said hair.
And your backup dancer is doing fake violin the entire time, and your piano player plays piano for a little bit, but then is just doing fake drums? What are we doing?
Okay, first of all,
what are we doing?
The fake violinist is playing into the fact that like they're not allowed to play their instruments live. So I was I'm appreciative of the fact that it's like, they can't play live, so
then
let's
just dance.
Give them that.
Then just dance. No, that was awful. And also I can't with cursive singing, first of all. And to add a fake baby voice on top of your cursive singing, no.
So you hate Meghan Trainor too?
Yeah.
Okay, just verifying.
Meghan Trainor's over here being like, why are you going to bring me into this?
Catch and strafe.
I know. But Meghan Trainor's over here like, what the fuck did I do to you?
No, and I wouldn't even put her in like a cursive. I would listen to Meghan Trainor every day of the week over ever hearing this Slovenia song ever again. Here's the thing. I would watch that Meghan Trainor State Farm commercial where she's being the trainer. I would watch that on repeat before I ever listened to this song again.
No. Maria and Slovenia's song Here For You. I loved that song. It's in my top five. So I'm
never coming over to your house ever again.
I didn't know that we were going to start. I didn't know we were going to start today's episode.
That's my number zero. That's my number zero.
Friendship over. We're done, Steven. I'm sorry that I'm with Katie on this one. I cannot.
Was that in your bottom five, Doug?
100% in my bottom five. It was hard to watch. It was the opening song, and this is what you gave us. I was, no lie, I was scared that this was how the whole night was going to be. If this is who's opening your show.
I'm like flabbergasted right now. I loved this song and I've been listening to it on repeat.
I am
it made the playlist.
Shocked by this. I am so shocked by that because I feel like we definitely don't always agree, but I don't know that we've been this far off in a long time.
I came into this assuming that all three of us were going to say Slovenia was in the bottom
Me too.
five, if not the worst song of the night.
That's why I opened with that, because I was like, unanimous, easy, done.
Clearly everybody agrees.
And apparently not. Nope. I'm sorry. It's in my top.
Really?
It's one of my top ones. I love this song.
Oh,
I've been
God.
jamming out to it for quite some time,
Okay.
and I'm gonna continue to jam out to it.
You know, she's
all
got her
eternity.
headphones on so that she can also listen
That part
to it
I
all
don't
the time.
understand. But
Yeah,
here we are.
But also,
if you're
so here's the thing. Again, just etiquette lesson, guys. Listen to music with headphones so that no one else has to hear it.
But also, if you're watching, watching on
hear it.
YouTube, also if you're watching this on YouTube, we've got headphones on right now. So
Yeah. Well,
there's that.
But I don't have a wind machine
and I
trying
have a
to blow my
purpose,
hair around.
and the headphones are so
What
that I can
hair?
hear you and we don't echo. That's why I have the headphones.
I think that was my biggest problem, though, with the headphones, is that she's literally using a wind machine to blow her hair, but she can't. And so then it's like getting tangled in the headphones. And then she had the cord running down the front. I don't know. It was a distraction.
It was bizarre. And then they stayed on the entire time in the green room. And like, I'm like, are they?
It was her accessory, I guess.
Are they attached to you? Like,
it is a choice that was not for me.
Rightfully
yeah.
so.
I mean, immediately out of the gate, obviously, like like you said, it opened the show, and then I was like immediately to Eurovision World to be like, surely this came in next to last, because we did our best of the worst, so I knew it didn't come in last because this was the first time I was really hearing it. And
then your jaw drops that it got 14th place.
I was happy with the placement. I'm like, yeah, way to go. You made it into like the top half of like. I'm odd man out here, so like clearly I have nothing to stand on, but that's fine because I'm gonna continue to dance the dance of life with this song.
I would listen to Armenia over Slovenia every time.
Oh,
let's talk about that
those are
one.
Fighting words.
Let's go to because that's on my bottom 5, and that's
fair enough. I figured it would be. It wasn't memorable or important enough to really make my bottom 5, but I really just had a bottom 4, and then any number of them could have been number 5, so might as well be Armenia. Go for it.
I mean, okay, so for me this was like watching 6 solo artists performing all at the same time, where it's like, which one are we focusing on, and who, like, what's happening?
They were attempting to do a super group kind of thing, because I looked into them. I was like, who is Genealogy? And it really is just Armenian heritage artists from the Armenian diaspora, like not even all from Armenia, but I mean, they might as well have had Kim Kardashian up there. Like, it's just like Armenian heritage singers. And so they are all used to being solo artists. And so like you could tell that they are not
harmonized. Yeah, they don't harmonize. Everybody is trying to have like their own singular moment. And then towards the end, I don't even think the camera crew knew which one to like pan to.
Who's singing right now?
Because it's like, who are we supposed to be like, who are we supposed to go to? Because I don't know which one is taking the lead here. They're all like the floor then pans to like a map of the world, and they're each standing on a different continent.
Again,
and I'm just like,
represent
oh my God.
the diaspora. Like that's like what they were going for. And I kind of get that. But to me, it was like, kind of just like the vibe of the song kind of reminded me of that Albania 2023 Divorce is Bad song. Like, I was like, oh, this is tacky as hell.
But at least that one I was able to get behind.
Yeah, and at least that was a family and they could, gel together. But, not for me.
No.
This one wasn't in my bottom 5. Like,
Same.
It barely wasn't, though. Like,
fair.
I'd obviously listened to it when we watched the semifinals, and then seeing it in the finals, I was kind of like, okay, I can understand what they were going for. I'm still not. I don't think they should have been in the finals to begin with, but okay, fine. It really was giving me sort of like evangelical church Sunday performance.
It kind of,
and it was
had
supposed
a
to be like
Christmas
overly inspirational. Just, it's almost like they were trying too hard.
Yeah.
Like, we get it. Like, it's okay.
And like something about like towards the end of the song, it just like really was Christmas Carol. And like, yeah, it's a very church song.
Yeah.
Now, granted, that's rude to church songs, frankly, because there are a lot of decent ones out there.
I mean, if church is your vibe, sure.
Fair enough. But
So
yeah,
we'll go
this
with- yeah.
Yeah. It was
a miss
not
for me.
a quality Eurovision song. Let's go.
No.
For me, yeah, agreed.
No.
Okay. What else we got, Katie? Who else is in your bottom 5?
Let's see. This will be no surprise to anyone who listened to our Best of the Worst episode. Germany, my girl. Still hate it. A year later, still hate it. Still can't stand ya. Like, hated it then, hate it now. I think it's annoying. Slovenia's still worse for me, but
I'm gonna pull a Steven on this one. It's on the playlist. It actually
It's
has
on
been since
the playlist. Yeah.
It's been on the playlist since we did this last year with the best and worst.
no, it's so annoying.
I love her Black Smoke.
I
It's
love
so
it,
annoying.
the song.
It's so
I know.
annoying.
I'm
Smoke.
And that's all I have to
I
say
think
about
so.
it is that it's just annoying to me. And I feel like for me, like I like we've talked about this before, like you want to have something that's like a hook that's catchy, that's memorable. But I also like there to be like more variation in like verses and chorus. And I feel like she's saying the 3 lines of the chorus 400 times in 3 minutes. I was honestly fast forwarding it and being like, how is this still happening? I can't
Cut
stand
to
it.
Latvia this year with their like 3 lyrics.
Hey, you leave my cult ladies alone.
You leave my cult ladies alone. That's in my top 5. Anyway, yeah, so that was
I mean, I see where you're coming from. Like you it's definitely on brand for Katie to dislike that song.
Yeah.
Does that for our listeners, if you've been with us for a while, you're all going, "Oh yeah."
If you agree with me, then don't
Welcome
listen to it.
welcome to Camp Katie. No, I'm with Doug. This is part of the playlist. I don't understand how she came in dead last in the grand final.
I mean, actually, with Slovenia, I don't. But
I mean, also let's songs, yeah.
But also, given the context as well, let's also take a step back. Part of the Big Five, they have a hard time getting love sometimes from the juries, from the public. Also, in her interview during the second semifinal, she disclosed that she was sick that week. And so there could also be...
I hate the studio version too.
Okay, but didn't Germany this year, she was sick every performance that she gave? So maybe that's just a German thing to be sick before you sing.
I was going to say mention about the Big Five, like this kind of goes with what we tend to see where Italy places super high, and then it was Germany in 27th, Spain in 21st, UK in 24th, France in 25th. Like it's like it really is.
Everybody was like hanging out.
It's host country in 26th.
Italy is the only Big Five country that I think consistently gets love, and like often the only Big Five country that's not in like the bottom half. And
I think some of these Big Five at the bottom were kind of robbed, just in the sense that like really you don't think they deserve any points.
I would say that's true about Spain, particularly for me out of this batch. It wasn't necessarily my favorite song, but I felt like 21st was rude.
I think we could also argue that the points were pretty concentrated at the top, and that there's only like a 40-point spread between the entire bottom half of the scoreboard.
Yeah.
So
just because you might have like Spain got 21st, but they still only got 15 points. That to me is wild.
Especially in our modern scoring era where we're used to seeing like the public vote not being on like the 12, 10, 8, and down scale. where we get more. I mean, well, I guess it kind of is, but it's just different now. So you
there's
just are used to
obviously
seeing
double,
final scores with massive point totals.
right?
And so,
And that's just because they have double the points now. So I
right.
get that. But it's still just wild to see that, like, 40 points or lower for 14th through 27th place. What?
And
so,
like, and 10th and 11th were 53 and 51. So it's like, and then it's a huge jump to 9th place with 97 points, and then just goes like astronomically up from there. Like, it's really like a exponential curve how the points are distributed, which is interesting.
This is where voting matters. And I'm like, if I was there and I could have voted in 2015 Germany, you would have got my vote.
But not from Katie.
No.
But not, no. All right, who else
I
we got in the
guess
bottom
we
five,
will
Katie?
stick with our big fives and go to UK. Because what the hell was that?
What the hell just happened?
I was going to say, in UK this year, what the hell just happened?
It's UK sticking on brand with UK. Like, what are
the lyrics were even
so
I mean,
weird.
I'm not like a lyricist, but when you say sneezes from nasty diseases,
what are we doing?
But I'm still in love with you. Like,
yeah, I felt like,
and there was trying to be like
the stage direction, kind of the vibe of it, I think was kind of like riding 2013 Gatsby mania from the Leo version of it, because that's basically, I mean, you know, you think about it, the song came out in 2014, so it's like right around that time. It's the resurgence of Art Deco. It's the resurgence of, like, you know, 1920s jazz. What it was just, as often I think we can see with UK, it's just trying to be a little bit of everything and failing at being anything.
Yeah, no,
it was a
mashup. It was reaching for the Great Gatsby, and it was reaching for that sort of, I guess you could say, vibe, but it just missed the mark incredibly.
And it was like, I could kind of have seen it, like, kind of see it on, like, as a song on a Disney dark ride. It's like a little zippity doo-dah for me, you know?
little zippity doo-dah.
No, they canceled that ride. It's like Tanisha's Torque and Squirt now, or something like that.
Girl, it's Tiana, and it is so fun, and it's so good because I love.
Adventure.
And here's the thing. That is coming from someone who loves Disney World and loves Disney dark rides, but it is very, like, Toy Story in a bad way.
Okay.
When I say a mashup, I sort of felt like they wanted to go for this obviously Gatsby inspired, like, 1920s flapper vibe, but then they were also trying to do like a techno, especially like a 2010s techno, and they were trying to mash that up. But it wasn't working, and so it felt so forced, and it was almost like they weren't sure that this techno was even going to work, and then their outfits were like these like light up Tron awfulness.
It's all bad.
If you're gonna so like it almost felt like it was a joke song, but they didn't lean into it hard enough. They wanted some legitimacy to it, so they like backed off. But if you
they were being like dead serious. Like,
but if you had gone in like full on mustache, like just be ridiculous.
Oh, you mean the last place finisher mustache? Like, yeah, that's exactly what they were going for. Last year's last place finisher.
Like, we love us a good mustache.
I'm just saying, like, they wanted to be a joke song, but then
they took themselves so seriously.
Yeah, they didn't commit to it. So I'm not surprised. Well, no, I am surprised that they are so high. Black Smoke should have beat them, obviously.
Okay, so high as in 24th out of 27. I think that was fine. What do you mean? Anyway, moving on. To Hungry, Wars for Nothing by Boggy.
Yep.
For me, this was were there 5 or 6 of them? Now I can't remember. I think there were 5 of them. And it's like the 5 meanest people in madrigals doing the solo at the choir concert. It was giving recital, and I was bored, and it was so cheesy and so like, I mean, yeah, no one wants wars for nothing, but it's just like, I don't know. There's a little bit of metaphor that we could use.
To me, it felt very, listen to this song. If you don't vote for us, you're an awful person.
You're voting for war. Yeah.
Like that, that as she was staring into your soul with all of her eye power.
And see, she's the worst person in the choir getting the big solo.
But she was just dead looking at you the entire time. Did she blink? I don't know.
It was
But she said, if you do not vote for our song, you're
voting for war. Yeah. That's, and yeah.
And it's kind of rich coming from Hungary, if you ask me.
Yeah.
Like,
fair.
Y'all really went there, right? Like,
I mean, that's 10 years ago. I don't know the politics of Hungary from 10 years ago, but
okay. I'm just saying,
Russia's still in the contest at this time. So
hindsight's 2020, I guess.
Fair.
But I'm like, okay, like,
I'm just gonna leave it at break. Let's call
I'm just gonna leave it at that.
Yeah. And then my last bottom song, sorry, Montenegro.
Oh no.
I for one, I like first impression looking at this guy, I'm like, all right, the Botox is working.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
The face snatch is real.
The Botox is Botoxing. Okay. But anyway, aside from that, I think I'm always going to have kind of a soft spot for Montenegro because of Nina and because of Montesong last year and how much, like, I don't know, I just, like, feel for them. But I also just, like,
You're just, like, patting him on the head. It's cute that you tried.
There's just no country in Eurovision that is sends something that is so consistently unrelatable for me and, like, not my style. And yeah. And just as a side note, like, I really do not like hearing the audience clapping along to a song, especially when it's one that's, like, not, like, a get up and dance. Like, I just, like, can't stand it. And it's like, you have audio engineers. You could isolate his mic and we don't have to hear the audience claps. And they did fade out, which was even more awkward. I don't know. It's a whole thing. It's just, it wasn't for me. Sorry.
Right. And I'm going to give it to you because I didn't love the song. For me, it wasn't necessarily so egregious that it made my bottom 5, but it did exist in that realm of right side of the scoreboard. What are we doing? I don't know what's happening. So I'm in support of this being at the bottom.
Yeah, like I said, like, I did kind of have a hard time picking a bottom 5 because other than really Slovenia and Germany and UK, like, there were no other obvious, like, ugh, I hate this ones.
Sure.
But yeah. So that's my bottom 4, and we talked about Armenia, which I guess is my 5th.
All right.
Yeah.
We will turn it to Steven, who obviously has Slovenia in the bottom 5 as well.
Because he has taste.
No, that's not true. I have. You're trying to twist my words.
Gaslight.
I love Slovenia. Okay, you hit 2 of my bottom 2, which were Armenia and Hungary, so we can go ahead and, like, cross them off the list.
Check.
check and check. So the next one on my list is Cyprus. One thing I should have done, which was take a bathroom break during that song.
Yeah.
Ooh.
And we all know I normally love what Cyprus brings to the Eurovision stage. 2015 was not that year because the song was boring. And I think we even said this during the rewind for the first semifinal that I would have been completely fine had they not qualified and we saw a different country advance. I just could not, like, it's a snooze fest to me. He's just standing there on the stage. Granted, like, we can always use a good ballad here and there for the Eurovision grand final, but this song was not it for me.
Not it, huh? You're not even gonna like be like, oh, he was geeky adorable. So
I mean, no points for cuteness, but like I'll always give some love to a handsome man that can sport some adorable glasses on stage, but the song just didn't carry it. Not this time. Not for me.
Yeah. This song, I mean, for me, it was just like really adult contemporary, like for me kind of boring, but I could also see like you just listened to John Mayer's Room for Squares. You might like this. And like but it's not John Mayer at all.
It's very reminiscent to 2022 when Switzerland brought Boys Do Cry, and I'm like, how does this advance to the grand final?
You don't need to bring Boys Do Cry into this.
That song is so bad. It's so bad.
Wow.
Yeah. Anyway.
I am offended.
Anyway.
Okay.
But Cyprus did feel a little Boys to Men. That's what I was feeling from it, and I'm also not a fan, so
I don't see Boys to Men in this at all. But
I'm
okay,
I'm confused. But if that is the fantasy, that's the fantasy you want to live. We're gonna let you live it.
This is definitely a pass. I'm not adding it to the playlist.
Yeah, okay. Yeah. The next one on my list is going to, and how did this break the top 10? I don't know. And that's Norway, a monster like me. What? The actual fuck?
Yeah, this was in my, like, could have been in the bottom, but to me it didn't, like, stick out quite enough for it. But, yeah.
It shouldn't have been in the final. It's bottom 5.
It's giving awkward couple vibes.
I thought it was like, I feel like there is, especially like mid 2010s, there's like this toxic couple duet genre where it's like maybe now in hindsight you're looking back and being like, oh, that's actually pretty fucked up. This is a little bit more fucked up on the surface because it's like, I'm a bad person.
But I can't quit them. Yeah, like
okay, this is not the message we want to be sounding to the children.
We've had many other unique messages that we send out there in the Eurovision world, so this is kind of on par. Like, how are we not surprised?
Yeah, I mean, it placed higher than if you don't vote for this song, you like war.
Yeah, so
Norway for me was how did this get into the top 10? I have no idea.
Yeah, I agree that it's another one of the, like, you look at the scores and you're like, huh?
It was not for me. I'm with you right there, Stephen. Like, this is in my bottom 5. And it just, I mean, let's talk about her outfit for just a second. It felt like a Project Runway fail. That's what I was getting from it.
Oh my God. I mean, you're not wrong.
No,
so
I suppose not.
Between the staging, the outfit, the song itself, just no thank you.
It definitely missed the mark for a lot of reasons.
It sure was there.
And then, like, not too far behind it, my last pick, and it's right there in 7th place, was Estonia, Goodbye to Yesterday. Like, another duo, another couple where it gives similar vibes, but it's giving me sort of like retro Johnny Cash, but very modern, where it's like it's a breakup song. Like, she's even crying at the end of the performance, and it's
Okay.
just like, is this real or is this just performance?
There were 2 songs in this Eurovision that had real tears on the performer's face. It was this
That was
one, and I
one.
believe Spain had a real
It's fun.
tear.
She
And
sure
it was
did.
like, and I was like, okay, the year for tears.
The year of emotions, the year of feelings. Yeah.
I definitely didn't have this in my top. But I also definitely got more of the appeal of it, and I thought this, like, the melody was at least pleasant.
I mean, that's fair. To me, this one was another. These two are so similar because, again, I see like
breakup vibe.
toxic couples giving breakup vibes where it's like, you two do not belong together, and like, why are you sharing a stage? And like, get off the stage to like, don't talk. Restraining orders is the message here.
The song I could get behind. I was fine with that. Like, that wasn't awful for me. What bugged me the most was the staging and the use of the silhouette shadows. And the fact that, I mean, I get we're in 2015, we're probably in the early years of like technology on the floor and everything, but why can't the shadow sort of be in alignment with her and with him? And at one point it does walk forward. Well, it does walk forward with her at one point, but like, she's standing this way and the shadow is clearly like standing the other way. And so you're just like, we couldn't have worked on this.
It's the kind of staging that if it's not executed perfectly, it is distracting.
Right. It's painfully obvious that this did not line up with him holding the microphone or whatever. So
yeah.
For it to be a bottom 5, I support you, Stephen.
Well, thank you. Well, last but not least, Doug, since Slovenia is not on your list because you love that song just like I do.
Oh, clearly. No, my bottom 5, we've talked about essentially all of them. Slovenia, UK, Norway, Hungary. But I'm going to add in to the mix here Azerbaijan. I put them into the easily could have just not qualified, and especially from that semifinal, there were other songs that I would prefer to have seen in. So, like, I'm already biased against them going into the finals. I'll admit that. I hate me in an interpretive dance. I think that's my biggest thing. Like, it's not for me. I don't do interpretive dance. It's just kind of like it feels like a stopgap. Like, I can't be on stage on my own. I can't command the stage. What do I do? And somebody goes, interpretive dance. And everyone's like, oh, of course.
Let's see, I'm a So You Think You Can Dance kid. Like, love me a contemporary dance move. But I did not like that crawling man. And I did not like his leash.
It's a little creepy.
I mean, they were going for the wolf vibe, obviously, because the song is Hour of the Wolf. But it was weird. It was.
I love dance, and I think that dance should be added to every song. But would we call this dance?
No,
this was one of those ones that as I was like clicking, like looking through, like it came up as like probably in the bottom 5, but like I don't know. It was in that like hard to draw the line at, but it placed 12th.
I know. It's so wild.
Could the dancing have been inspired from some she-wolf Shakira dancing? I mean,
no, Shakira's never done anything like that. Shakira's never moved her body.
Have we not
like
watched the music video in a while? Like,
I mean, yeah, sure, it's been a while, but like, it doesn't How dare you talk about Shakira's dancing like that?
So many artists catching strays in this episode.
Meghan Trainor, Shakira.
Yeah, that was really offensive to Shakira, actually. So,
But we're gonna give
moving
Meghan
on.
Trainor. We're gonna let Meghan Trainor get shit.
She deserved that one.
At the end of the day,
She knows what
Okay,
she
I'm
did.
sorry. Yes, and what it was is she has a toilet where she can face her husband sitting on the toilet. That's what she did wrong. Anyway,
we took this to the next level.
Wait, are we still talking about Meghan Trainor?
yes,
Oh.
her and Junie from Spy Kids can look each other in the eyes while they poop. So
That's weird.
correct.
That's the only correct answer.
Yeah.
And with that,
And that's why you don't like Slovenia's song?
No.
That's
Absolutely has nothing to do with me not liking Slovenia's.
My tinfoil hat is on, and that's the conspiracy theory that I'm starting.
Okay, well then, sure. Whatever helps you sleep at night, sweetie.
I think as we try to put this together, there are, 8 or 9 songs that we all feel are in this conglomerate at the bottom.
Well,
We had some disagreements between Germany and Slovenia, but otherwise, it's kind of one of those, all of those were kind of where they needed to be.
mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Well, no, they weren't where they needed to be.
Yeah.
A lot of them had made top.
None of them were the
scoreboard.
winner, so we are thankful for that.
Yeah, fair enough.
So we have done our bottom 5 songs. Stick with us. Next week, we will bring you our top 5 songs. So hopefully we have some nice things to say.
Yeah.
Well, we've already talked about a couple of them, so
We're done staring at each other, shitting on these songs like Meghan Trainor does with her husband, I guess. I'm going to have to Google that.
all right, we're done.
Another day. But on that note, we're gonna wrap this episode up. So thank you all for joining us this week. Let us know what you thought of some of these not so great songs, and maybe there's some from 2015 that you recall were not so stellar that you would love to let us know about. So put those down in the comments below if you're listening on YouTube or Spotify. And feel free to like this episode if you want. And while you're at it, think about subscribing. Catch us on YouTube or Spotify, as I mentioned before. And you can also catch us on social media. We're on Instagram or TikTok at Eurovision Kiki. But that'll do it for now. So as Doug mentioned, next week, we're going to talk about the good songs that we thought were great for 2015. So we will see you all at our next Kiki. Bye.